Ministry of Interior Independent Investigative Panel concludes public hearing on alleged corruption against the Nigerian Correctional Service. 30 controllers of corrections decorated as Assistant Controllers General of Correction. And on sports, Nigeria, despite winning 2-0 against Democratic Republic of Congo, crashed out of CHAN tournament. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Grill News Bulletin, your trusted source for updates from the Nigerian Correctional Service and beyond. I am Deputy Superintendent of Corrections, Fidelis Stephen Daliop, and it is good to have you join us. The Controller General of Corrections, Sylvester Ndidi Nwakuche, has attended the final sitting of the Independent Investigative Panel on alleged corruption and other related offenses against the Nigerian Correctional Service alongside top management team in the service. In her closing remarks, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Interior, Dr. Magdalene Ajani, emphasized the need for speedy action to implement the panel's recommendations. She maintained that sanity must be restored across custodial facilities nationwide and that reforms must not be delayed. While appreciating the work of the panel, the Controller General commended Dr. Ajani and her team for what he described as thorough findings and far-reaching recommendations. He assured the service would ignite reforms to strengthen the service in delivering on its mandate. The panel, chaired by Permanent Secretary, included Nasir Usman, Director of Joint Services, Omotese Eva, Director of Legal Services, Dr. Uju Agomo, who served as the Secretary, and Consultant Ike. The panel attracted the participation of non-governmental organizations, civil society groups, the Nigerian Bar Association, as well as NDLEA, EFCC, DSS, UNICEF, amongst others. You are watching the Grill News Bulletin. Still to come, jubilation as 30 controllers are decorated as Assistant Controllers General of Corrections. Plus, the Nigerian Customs Service extends a helping hand to inmates in Maiduguri. And on sports, the Super Eagles crash out of CHAN in painful fashion. Stay with us.
When it comes to treatments in the female facility, we have a lot of NGOs we partner with, like ROLAC, like the Alpha Foundation. They come in here. The ROLAC comes with a package called Sycamore, which particularizes on inmates' character formation. We have an open university, we run open university, we have our GCA class for some of them that are trying to enroll themselves in the university as well here.
Welcome back. It was a day of celebration at the national headquarters of the Nigerian Correctional Service as 30 controllers were officially decorated with their new ranks as Assistant Controllers General of Correction. Families, friends, and colleagues gathered to share in the joy with the Controller General of Corrections, Sylvester Nwakuche, describing the ceremony as recognition of years of diligence, sacrifice, and unyielding service. He, however, warned against lackadaisical attitude to work, which, he stressed, will henceforth attract stiff sanctions.
I want to remind us that this rank is not just another step up the ladder. It is the gateway into the ranks of generals. In fact, it is the zenith of our career progression. Those who attain this level are no longer simply managers of commands or departments. They become strategic thinkers and strategic leaders whose influence shapes the policies and future direction of the entire service. I charge you to take full control of their respective zones, their state commands, and your custodial centers as ACGs.
Some of the newly decorated officers and their wives spoke exclusively to Grill Crew, expressing pride and joy over the milestone.
Though much is given, certainly much is expected. For us to double our effort to see the maximum output of the correctional service in Nigeria.
It's a thing of joy. We are really grateful for this opportunity. We, the promoted officers, by His grace, We do everything possible to put in our best in moving the service forward by God's special grace.
I would say this is a perfected time God has made it happen. So we just want to say thank you, Jesus, for making it happen this time around. An added responsibility.
To the northeast now, in a rare gesture of interagency support, the Comptroller of Customs Service for Borno Yobe Command, MD Mala, has donated food and non-food items to inmates at the Maximum Security Custodial Center, Maiduguri. Items donated included bags of rice, cartons of soap and detergent, mosquito nets, drugs, and disinfectants. Receiving the items, the State Controller of Corrections Borno State Command, Ya'u Ibrahim, described it as a historic calling on other stakeholders to emulate the gesture to ease the hardship of inmates. And finally on sports, Nigeria home-based Super Eagles' poor performance in the African Nations Championship saw them crash out of the tournament despite winning 2-0 in their last group game against the Democratic Republic of Congo. The embarrassing defeat not only ended Nigeria's campaign, but also raised concerns over the competitiveness of the Nigerian Professional Football League. Analysts say urgent reforms are needed to restore pride to the national team. And that is the Grill News Bulletin for today, as compiled and written by Deputy Superintendent of Corrections Frank Awa and edited by Deputy Superintendent of Corrections Solomon Jua. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like our social media handles showing on your screen. Thank you for watching. Do join us again next edition for another informative package. I am Deputy Superintendent of Corrections, Fidelis Stephen Daliop, wishing you a safe and productive week.